Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative.
Ah.
Received.
Alright.
Not enough minerals.
Kind of a very slow start to the stream today.
Not enough minerals.
Some very weak opponents, but this guy's got decent MMR for this early in the season, so hopefully this will be better. Also, it's a two-player map. Luckily, I got the good starting spot, so I'll be a bit more robust. It's harder for him to steal my gas. And I can make better micro situations against sellout rushes and things like that.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots
Roger
required.
that. Finished. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Alright, we're not going to double queue SCVs, because the gas steal could be coming any second.
SCV good to go, sir.
Staring at that mini-map, looking for it. Looks like it's not occurring. Now that doesn't mean that there is no proxy gate. In fact, I would say it's more likely
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go,
all
sir.
the time.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Let's check
Right
my
away,
main.
sir. Orders, Captain. I read
Just to
you.
be safe.
Orders received. Reporting for duty.
Nothing
Orders,
there.
Captain. I read you. Yes, sir. I read you. Orders,
I've seen a
Captain.
lot of pro games on this map, but I haven't played it a whole
Orders,
lot.
Captain. I read you. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
So I'm unsure what I even want to do here.
I read you.
I think I want to do a mine opening, most likely.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Job finished. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Roger that.
Not
Orders,
enough
Captain.
minerals.
Reporting for duty. I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Orders,
Not
Captain.
enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Orders received. I read you. Right away, sir. Orders received. Commander. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Orders received. Orders
Okay,
received.
gotta get out of there before that first goon pops.
I read
Just
you.
in time.
Affirmative. You want a piece of me, boy? Orders, Captain. Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders received. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Job I read you. Give me something to shoot. Yes, sir. Orders received. Jacked up and good to go. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Roger that. Jacked up and good to go. Yes, sir.
Oh, no, we
SCV
don't want
good to
that.
go, sir. Affirmative. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Yes, sir. I can't feel Orders received.
Actually, overmade SCVs.
Roger that. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
Complete.
Orders, Captain.
This is a magnificent
Not
scout.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for
Additional
duty.
supply
Yeah,
depots
that one
required.
extra SCV I made kind of
Orders, Captain. I read you.
delayed my
Reporting for
strat
duty.
I'm trying to do here a little bit.
Orders,
So let's
Captain.
double check this
I
robo,
read
yeah.
you. Job finished.
What do you want? I dig.
Orders, Captain.
Okay, so this guy
Something
is
on your
a
mind?
piece of work.
Something on your mind?
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders received. Roger that. Commander, outstanding. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Commander, go, go, go.
What do
Your
you
forces are
want?
under attack.
I read you. Jacked up and
What do you
So this guy deserves to lose this game.
Something on your
Research
mind?
complete.
Something on
Not
your
enough
mind?
minerals.
Oh, is that it?
That is the luckiest thing I've ever seen. That right there. That's
I
insane.
read you, sir.
I read you. Affirmative. Orders received.
Sir.
Alright, so this guy is already
I read you, sir.
throwing away so much.
Orders, Captain. Job ready. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative.
I read you, sir. Yeah?
Report.
Alright, let's check his tech.
I read you. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. Right away,
I
sir.
read you,
Orders,
sir.
Captain. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain.
Alright,
Orders
so
received.
looks like
Right away,
I
sir.
read you,
Your
server.
forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for
Not
duty.
enough minerals.
Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Delighted
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready to roll
Not enough minerals required.
Bring it on.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I should keep that guy on.
Reporting for duty.
I think I forgot a depot here.
Orders, Captain.
Yeah? Yes, sir.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you
Cancel
want?
that one.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Move it.
Oh, I didn't need to send 3 SCVs.
Sir. Something on your mind?
Shouldn't change it very much,
Absolutely.
but it was not intended.
Move it. Proceeding.
Checked up and good to go.
Destination.
Up and good to go. Commander.
Yes, sir. Yeah? Something on your mind? Identify target. I read you, sir. Destination.
Standing by.
Research
Orders,
complete.
sir. Delighted to, sir. Yes, sir. I read you, sir.
Affirmative. Piece of me, boy. Roger that.
Yeah?
Reporting for
Additional
duty.
supply depots
What do
required.
you want? Yeah, I'm going. No problem. Orders, sir. What do you want? Yeah?
I read you. Reporting for
Something on
duty.
your mind?
Orders, Captain.
Additional supply depots required.
Right away,
Yeah?
sir.
Something on your mind? No problem. Yeah, I'm going. Something on your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
Good to go.
Yeah?
Give me something.
Something on your mind?
Let's move.
Yeah? I did.
Commander. Go, go, go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I'm going.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, is that it?
I read you.
I read
Job
you,
finished.
sir. Identify target.
Yes, sir. Finished. Yes, sir. Roger that. Orders, Captain. Orders received. Reporting for
Upgrade
duty.
complete. Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain.
All right,
Right away,
bring it
sir.
on. Orders, sir. Identify target.
Orders, Captain. I'm finished. Affirmative. Orders, Captain. I read you. Job
Not
finished.
enough minerals.
Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty. Job
Sir,
finished.
identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Yeah? Destination.
I read you.
Not enough minerals. Not
What do
enough
you want?
minerals.
Oh, is that it?
Not enough
Go,
minerals.
sir. Orders, Captain. Roger
Something on
that.
your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not
Job
enough
reporting
minerals.
for duty. I read
Not
job
enough
finished.
minerals.
Identify target. Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Proceeding.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not
Roger
enough
that.
minerals.
Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain. Orders, Captain.
Ready to roll out.
Report for duty.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir. Is that it? Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Yes, sir. Yeah? No problem. Something on your mind? Oh, is that it? I dig.
I
Add-on
read you. Job
complete.
finished.
Add-on complete. Not enough
Orders
minerals.
received.
Not enough minerals.
I can't right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Confirmed.
Orders, sir.
Acknowledged
Identify target.
SCV good to go, sir.
Orders, sir. Destination.
Online.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going.
SCV good to go, sir.
What do you want? I dig.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Calling online.
Yeah? What do you want?
SCV good to go, sir.
I dig. No problem.
Your
SCV good to
forces
go,
are under
sir.
attack.
Yeah, I'm going. I dig.
SCV good to go, sir.
Is that it? Yeah, I'm going.
Upgrade complete.
Orders,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Yes, sir. Need latitude, sir.
Standing by.
I read you.
Orders, sir. Need latitude, sir. Absolutely. Need latitude, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Orders
Bring it
received.
on.
Upgrade complete.
Orders, sir. Proceeding.
Job's finished. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Orders, sir. Absolutely.
SCV good to
Destination.
go, sir.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Move it. Orders, sir. Identify target. All right. Bring it on. Identify target. Orders, sir. Move it.
Target designated. Channel open.
Your forces are under attack.
TACOM locked. Acknowledged
Orders,
HQ.
Captain.
Target designated.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Go ahead, TACOM. Calling online. Channel open. Systems functional.
All right.
Go ahead,
Bring it
TACOM.
on. Ready
Your
to
forces
roll
are
out.
under attack.
Job's finished.
That was a very sloppy attack. I mean, this game could have been over already.
I read you. Reporting for duty. I can't build there.
Your forces are under attack.
Reporting for duty.
Identify target. All right. Yes, bring it on. Something on your mind? Orders, sir. I dig. Orders, sir.
I read you. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Orders
Ready to
received.
roll out.
Affirmative. Roger that. Can't build it. Job's getting away.
Bring it on. Sir.
Program complete.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Move. What do you want? Proceed.
SCV good to go, sir.
Bring it on. Latitude, sir. I dig. No problem.
Job's finished.
Oh, is that it?
Rather terrible attack by me.
Bring it on. I dig.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
All right.
Orders,
Bring it
Captain.
on out.
Your forces are under attack.
I read you, sir.
Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative. Orders received.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Sir, bring it on.
Job's finished.
I dig. Oh, is that it?
SCV
No
good to go,
problem.
sir.
Your forces are under attack.
No problem. Oh, is that it? Something on your mind?
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah? Oh, destination? Absolutely.
Reporting for duty. Explorer reporting.
Proceeding. Delatitude, sir. Yeah? Something on your mind? All right, bring it on. Identify target.
Job's finished.
Yes,
SCV
sir.
good to go, sir. Affirmative. I can't build. I read you.
I've really been throwing this game and played so poorly in the beginning part that I'm just like trying to make him
What
get
do you
out.
want?
SCV good to go, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Job's yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Transmit orders.
Destination.
SCV good to go,
Something on
sir.
your mind?
Orders, Captain. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir.
No problem.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want? Ready to roll out.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
What do you want?
Greetings.
Orders, sir. I read you. Ready to roll out.
Roger that. I read you.
Identify target. Yeah?
Can I take your order? I read you. Right away, sir.
All right.
SCV good
Bring
to
it
go,
on.
sir. Destination.
Yes, sir. Something on your mind?
Input coordinates.
Additional supply depots
I
required.
read you. SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply
SCV
depots
good to go,
required.
sir. Job's finished. I read you.
Yeah? Ready to roll
Input
out.
coordinates.
I read you,
Destination.
Add-on complete.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
sir. All right. Bring it on.
Additional supply
going.
depots
Go
required.
ahead, HQ.
What do you want? Something on your mind? Yeah? No
Job's
problem.
finished.
I read you.
Job
Order, sir. Identify target. Sir. Yeah?
I read you.
I read you, sir.
SCV good to go, sir.
Absolutely.
I read you.
Yeah? I read you, sir. Yes, sir. Something on your mind? Order, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Yeah? Yes, sir.
I'm
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Destination. Strap yourself in, boy. Get in the fight. 5 by 5.
No way to really do anything there.
Ready to roll out.
Might as well send it back.
I read you. Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Something on your mind? Yes, sir.
Fire
Destination.
online.
Orders, sir.
Upgrade
Job
complete.
finished.
Move it. Yeah? I read you,
Fire
receiver.
online.
Headquarters.
Transmit
Identify
orders.
target. Ready to roll out. Something on your mind?
Job finished.
I read you. Ready to roll
Transmit
out. I read you, sir.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Yeah?
Transmit orders.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah?
Orders.
Something on your mind?
Transmit orders.
Reporting for duty.
All right. Bring it on.
Headquarters.
Not
Destination.
enough minerals.
Hang on.
What do you want?
Have you on visual?
Ready to roll out.
Orders received.
Something on your mind?
Reporting for duty.
Ready to roll out.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Job finished.
Bring it on.
Orders, Captain.
Greetings, command.
What do you want?
Have you on visual?
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Transmit
Sir.
orders.
What do you want?
Transmit
Yes,
orders.
sir. Destination, move it.
I read you.
Destination,
Yes, sir.
identify
Transmit
target.
orders.
I read you.
Transmit orders.
Go ahead, HQ. Go ahead, HQ. I copy that.
All right. Bring it
Have you on
on.
visual?
Reporting for duty.
Bring it on. Identify target. I read you. Identify target.
Input coordinates.
Orders, sir. I read you, sir.
Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir. I dig. I read you, sir. Absolutely. Something on your mind?
Have you on visual?
I dig.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah.
Have you on visual?
Destination.
Greetings, command.
Identify target.
Transmit orders.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Destination. Yeah.
Receiving
Orders, sir.
headquarters.
Elected to sir. Orders, sir.
Input
Target.
coordinates.
Yes, sir. Proceeding. Elected to sir. Proceeding. Yes, sir. Destination. Orders, sir. Orders, sir. Something on your mind?
Your forces are
What
under
do you
attack.
want?
Transmit orders. Excellent. Commencing. Affirmative, sir. Greetings, command.
Bring it on.
Affirmative, sir. Commencing.
All right. Bring it on. Target. Yeah. Something on your mind?
Transmit orders.
Ready to roll out. Orders, sir.
Have you on visual?
Something on your
Transmit
mind?
orders.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Yeah. Oh, is that
Receiving
it?
headquarters.
Identify target. Absolutely. Something on your
Transmit
mind?
orders.
Right away, sir. I read you. I can't affirmative.
Upgrade complete.
Have you on visual?
Yeah.
Transmit
Orders, sir.
orders.
You want? Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Identify. What do you want?
Anyone visual?
Orders, sir! Identify target! What do you want? Orders,
Receiving
sir!
headquarters.
Calling online.
Upgrade
Receiving
complete.
headquarters.
I read
Additional supply depots required.
Something on your mind? Yes, sir! I read you. Orders, sir! Yes, sir!
Anyone visual? Yeah. Anyone visual? Excellent.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want?
Your forces are under attack.
Calling online. Capcom locked.
Orders, sir!
Confirmed.
Identify target!
Confirmed.
Yes, sir!
Your forces are under attack.
Commencing.
Yes, what do you want? No problem.
Was really throwing there for a bit. Alright, let's look at the replay. Best response TVP to getting your gas stolen. That is a very difficult question. I think it's a stylistic thing and it matters what the Protoss is doing. For instance, if you just start attacking with SCVs, that's very good if they do not have a gate on the map. If they have a gate on the map and you're attacking with SCVs, that's not as good as going for 2 barracks. If you go 2 barracks and they keep their gate in their main and just go for a regular expand, you're in trouble. Or just regular Dragoons into expand, you're in trouble rather. Yeah, there's a lot to it. For me personally, I mix it up a little bit. I do several different things when people steal my gas. Sometimes I go 2 barracks, sometimes I attack the gas right away. Occasionally I'll expand, it matters on the map. Okay. There's a few things I need to look at here. First, I'm just going to grab my benchmarks, my SCV counts at my certain times. Okay, 28. Wow. That's 39. Jesus, that is terrible. 28 SCVs right there. That's insane. That's like already really good information I'm getting. We'll go back and look at that in a minute. Okay, 43. Okay, let's jump back here to when his goons ran past my bunker. We'll be in a moment here. That was a really poor move from him. Ultimately, I think it cost him the game. I think my bunker placement was pretty strong. I think that was just the right location. I think if it's back even 1 matrix, it's a lot easier for him to abuse here. Yeah. I wasn't sure where to build it. I almost built it, like, here. But I think this was a lot stronger. Okay. So this is the moment at which I decided my strategy for the rest of the game. Okay. Now, this is the part where it gets a little bit harder to look at. Let's see. I'm trying to read you guys in the chat, see what's up. Okay, so what I'm kind of looking at here. Sorry, my brain. I'm trying to explain as best I can for what I'm thinking. My brain is like really heavily loaded right now because I'm thinking really heavily about this. Wormy P, thanks for your sub, man. Okay, so I'm trying to find these very small things that are very hard to find that are wrong with my play. Okay. And it's things like when SCV production falters. Like, you can look at it, right? It's so useful that they have the worker counts in the replay now, because you can actually check this in a time-efficient fashion, what your SCV counts are. So let me put this in perspective for everyone. The game I played on Circuit Breakers earlier, which I did an economic opening for the most part. This was a more aggressive opening for sure. But at 7 minutes on Circuit Breakers, and remember that was a Vulture drop opener against a Nexus first. At 7 minutes I had, and 7 minutes is before you start your third command center, by the way. It's an arbitrary benchmark that I chose, but I had 36 SCVs. This game, I had 28 SCVs at the same time, despite getting my command center at the same time. So some amount is due to this, right? Okay, so one SCV down. Let's see if I lose any more here. Okay, I block. 2 SCVs lost. 3 SCVs lost. Okay. So, but during this, was I making SCVs? It looks like I mostly was. Okay, so the 7 minute reason here, we put 3 SCVs lost, delayed CC. Okay. So that's like a kind of useful thing. Now that isn't necessarily my playing bad, it's the trade-off here was I got 2 goons. Would I trade 3 SCVs and slower CC to kill those 2 goons? Yeah, because I knew that at that point I could bust his natural, like, no matter what strategy he was doing. Pretty much, especially with an SCV in his main base. Okay, so the next thing I want to see is at my move out, right? My SCV production is likely fine during this period. I want to see at my move out time, which is in about 20 seconds. Okay, so here's my move out time. No SCV. We'll watch the blinking light here. Okay, finally one. So I lost maybe half an SCV there. No production. No production. And I'm supply blocked. Okay. So where can I put this note? Supply box while moving out. So this is something that I've found over and over again when I am looking for it. Is a lot of times when I'm microing, all of my production falls off. And this happens to everyone in the world. Like, when I watch Flash do expansion to 2-fact, he'll have periods where he's missing SCVs as well. Obviously much less bad than how I do it, but it's very difficult to... Because when you do an attack like this, so much is hinged upon this. It's so incredibly important that you control this correctly. Because if they just clean it up, you're really, really, really far behind. And on a map like this, you're not going to win. Because carriers are really strong here. So they should be able to just very comfortably tech at that point. But yeah, that's something that I really need to work on. And I need to work on this depot. That's a 52 depot. That is a really good thing to note. Alright, I will be right back. Just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Okay, I think I got some good information off of this game. This was the most useful game of the day so far, for sure. That TVZ was almost completely useless. Okay. Yeah, I go through cycles of how I want to practice. Right now, I'm trying to find things that I can specifically work on. Shadowlator, thanks for your sub. You should wish that guy and tell him his loss was very useful for you. Make him feel better. I love a guy in the chat. But, guys, it's a new season. Why are people laughing at this? Okay, so basically here's the gist of it, right? Corrupted Cup is now, its name is changed to Russian Cyber Games. It's probably a better name. No, it's not my birth year. I was born in 83. Come on now, guy in the chat. You're so terrible. Well, Nyokin's MMR is your birth year, guy in the chat. 2007. What's up? So anyways, Russian Cyber Games are coming up. I want to improve as much as possible before it. So I'm like really trying to focus down on what I can do to improve myself in the most quick manner, I guess.